What is up, you guys? Sage. And yeah, as you can see, we're laid back, about to have a more conversational type video. And yeah, let's talk business. Let's talk enterprise. So, not too long ago, we were talking about vertical integration. We were talking about, the fact that we're doing the media thing and different ways to uh, capitalize on that and also create things that are going to enable other people to represent themselves and their ideas and their philosophies that they share with me through some sort of merchandising. We talked about Legacy Africa. Sage Consultation is a thing, um, and yeah, I think we're keeping it at that for now, understanding that what we're building towards at very very end of the day is the holding company. Uh, is we're trying to get into venture capital, man. And so what that is looking like right now, or what the thought process is in terms of myself personally, is in understanding that big things aren't built by singular individuals that are just operating by themselves. And I do understand that, but I think I need to do more in terms of that, which means I'm the primary rainmaker at Sage Constellation. I'm obviously the primary everything when it comes to the social medias and stuff like that. And I think there just needs to be an expansion, not just of it's not necessarily about ownership or about the money and stuff like that, because I'm the first person to offload an opportunity to the next guy. I'm the first person who is going to even get a client or whatever the case, and I get you paid and I don't see a cent from it. I'm the first person to do that. I really don't mind putting people on, you know but when it comes to my stuff, I tend to have this attitude of I'm the only person that I can really depend on to show up when it's necessary, because that has been the case, and that has been um, yeah, my understanding of it, outside of now the different projects that I've worked on with different people, and realizing like, wow, these people are actually consistent and they are really about this. Does that make sense? They are really, really about uh, maximally improving their lives. And these are like a couple of people from all over the world that have these ideas, and that have these visions that they would like to execute on as well. And so that is ultimately what it is right now. I'm going to have an extensive chat after this with ChatGPT, and we're going to try and chop it up about how we can actually build and structure this flywheel of the different things that we want to get into, and how can we build them in such a way that it all makes sense, because I am studying full time right now, because we want to learn some of those unknown unknowns as we go into that world of venture capital. And is it more of a financing perspective that we want to go into? Do we want to go the investor route in terms of lending money to small businesses, like as soon as we possibly can? Are those the spaces that we want to get into, or are there other routes that we'd like to take? Um, because if you do think of what Sage Consultation is and can be, it can extend into something where you go from being a strategic partner of sorts, improving the known ability, improving the marketing, and improving the conversion from that marketing for a business. You're rainmaking for that business. Cool. That's all cool and dandy. And then it can turn into something where you're buying a piece of that business, because you've already developed a working relationship with the founder at that point. And so you may as well develop into those next stages, if that is something that's on the cards, obviously depending on the relationship with the client as well. And so the point that I'm trying to get to is enterprise, man. And I actually thought of this after yesterday. I think, yeah, going into yesterday, I knew that, okay, no, you know what, I have a little bit from this and that. I actually want to, you know enjoy myself. If an opportune moment does come up, then I don't mind, you know, I don't mind just going out there having a little bit of fun. So me, two friends of mine, we end up getting some. No, I don't. How could I put this? Yeah, I don't really play that cheap liquor stuff. Um, I like refined stuff. I like, you know, nice things. Put it that way. So we do nothing too hectic. We just get like Red Label, Johnny Walker, Pop Wolf, just me and two other friends. We're relaxing. Eventually, we go to the beach. We go to Summer Strand. We're relaxing there. Another bottle comes along, and so we request for manpower, and they come through with whatever they're having, and it's just a relaxed, chilled evening. But I'm thinking now, there are conversations that we're had there where we're talking about different things that some of the friends may be involved in, and they're talking millions, and we are talking about other people that we know that are also around and whatever they may be doing, but there are, how can I say it? The money exists, right? The money exists. It's there. It's around, and it just requires capturing. But we gloss over this, and we continue with our nonsensical conversations because we were there to have fun at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm left thinking. I'm really left thinking about something a different friend of mine had said to their own friend group about, oh, what, we actually can come together when we're doing these nonsensical things and these side quests, and stress relieving, quote unquote, from the things that we do right on a daily basis. But there is no effort to come together in order to create things, to build things, of which, if we can put our heads together and make something out of nothing in this way, then we should be able to do it in the other capacities as well. And so, yeah, I just got to thinking about like the different things that I'm telling you about them. There's this thing, there's that thing, and right now these things only exist in concept because some of them are capital intensive, some of them are time intensive with time that I understand that I don't have, you know. And so I'm not doing certain things not because I don't think the opportunity is there or that the chances are worth taking, but because there's only one of me, and I think if we talk about enterprise, we're gonna have to change that. Like I said, I do have teams, but my teams work for me. They don't work with me. Not really. And so that's the thing that I want to change. I'm trying to put people maybe in positions of more power within these certain subsects, these certain brands, and yeah, grow them, expand, and actually begin to execute on some of these ideas that we may have. Because yeah, young as we may be, not executing on an idea is to not know if it's going to work or not. Because I may put all my eggs in whatever basket and it doesn't work out. And so the quicker you iterate it, the quicker you try it, then you'll also understand not just the fact that it didn't work out, but you'll understand why. You'll understand if it was because of this, the lack of this skill, this resources, this, and that. And so the main thing is not, oh, it didn't work out, but it's like, okay, why didn't it work out? And then we can strengthen that part so that when we launch again, when we launch differently, we don't collapse, we pivot. When we pivot, how are we going to ensure that the failure doesn't happen again that exact same way? To fail is okay, but try your best not to fail the same way twice. Anyway, I don't want to keep you here for too long, man, but that's what's going through my head as we begin this weekend. Yeah, interesting thing about my life is when I want to have fun, I want to have fun. I do have fun, but there are times when I kind of want to be more like locked in, focused, and do the things that I want to do. And for example, this is a Springbok weekend, so I know that there's something that's going to be happening around, and the people that I may be calling or whatever the case, trying to have those serious conversations, are going to be enjoying themselves. And so, yeah, but I do believe that we will find a a good groove. We will find a good a spot. We'll find a sweet spot, man. We'll find the right people. We'll find the right times to be having certain conversations, and we will make things happen. I guarantee it. thanks for watching. If you did in fact enjoy today's video, please hit that subscribe button. I have been Sage, standing on business. Signing out.